Giant frogs, new flyers, and a whole load of dinosaurs and mod updates. This is the mod roundup showing you a bunch of upcoming mods you should be excited for. So, without further ado, let's just dive right into it. Let's start off with the reason why you're here. A giant playable frog is coming to Path of Titans. This is Beelzebufo. This is a mod created by the Divine Beast team, and I definitely messed up the pronunciation of this one, but this is a brand new mod creature that is coming to the game. And if you don't know who is part of the Divine Beast team, they're the people who have made the Carcharodontosaurus, the Acrocanthosaurus, the Compy, and other creatures like that. They're also working on a killer whale mod, which apparently is not coming just yet because it was just voted, sadly, not in favor to be the next playable, so it looks like Albertosaurus is coming instead. However, of course, Beelzebufo is a big frog. However, in the game, this will be upsized because the actual size of the frog is no bigger than a hand, really. It's not a massive frog, but this one in-game will be able to eat dinosaurs and will actually just be a massive frog at that. When this was first discovered, it caught media attention and was slapped in documentaries, specifically dinosaur documentaries, and in those documentaries, it ate dinosaurs, and since then, everybody kind of felt like this was a frog that could eat dinosaurs. So it's very cool to see this creature come to Path of Titans as a mod, something to play as, and of course you'll still be able to eat dinosaurs as this mod as well, because with the image showcased of this mod, you can see eating or capturing a Compy, and it's pretty interesting because it indicates that this will get a grab and drag mechanic where you can grab someone with your tongue, drag them back to your mouth and eat them, kind of thing. I don't know if that will work or how that will work because the dinosaur should still be on full health, but regardless, if you're the dinosaur caught in that situation, you'll be in quite a sticky situation. Are you excited for Beelzebufo? Let me know in the comments down below. I know I've mispronounced that name massively, and I'm going to get everybody in the comments like when I pronounced Quetz wrong every time I say it, but regardless, yeah, that's the big frog, and I'm very excited for it. Body Dismemberment is coming to Path of Titans. Now, this is not going to be official, but it's going to be through mods. And once again, this is made by the same people who make the Divine Beasts mod. This is, of course, being implemented, and they'll be implementing a system that looks like it'll be able to showcase more severe scars on dinosaurs as well, as of course, as this image shows, Dismemberment, because as you can see on this Carcharodontosaurus, which is a modded creature made by Divine Beasts, this is not a subspecies. This is an in-game mechanic where they are going to implement some form of dismemberment. It's literally called Dismemberment Skeletal Manipulation Concept. Quite a mouthful at that, but it looks really cool. Apparently they'll be using this for the Beelzebufo's growth cycle because it will be going through a tadpole growth cycle as well when it's younger, so it's interesting to know that this same system will be utilized then. And this will also be apparently implemented alongside this mod group's own Vanilla Plus mod that aims to enhance the vanilla experience for the dinosaurs in the game, and that will also include stuff like bloodied mouths from dinosaurs that are eating corpses as well, which is pretty cool. Anyways, that's the dismemberment system. It's really cool because this is something that we wanted to see in the game officially, and we never got it, but now we're going to be seeing it in Path of Titans by mods, which is nice. The Absentia Acrocanthosaurus is back, but it has a twist. This mod is now got what I'm assuming is a Carcharodontosaurus as well as a Acrocanthosaurus. One of the subspecies for this mod is quite literally Carcharodontosaurus, and look at the model. It looks absolutely beautiful, very unique and very different to the Acrocanthosaurus that is in this mod, even though it's the same creature. Regardless, this is probably going to be a cosmetic change because I'm pretty sure the way that most modders now are doing the subspecies is that there will be more cosmetics, but in game the sensors will change the stats, kind of thing. But anyways, this is interesting because we get to see a skin that comes with it as well, which is the Gallios skin, which is really cool. It has 3 variants that were shown: a blue version, a brown and yellow variant, and a purple variant. I really like it. It is kind of like tiger sharks, which kind of just rings a bell home to Carcharodontosaurus, which is why they shared them both alongside each other. Additionally, we have an updated version of the sprint cycle for the mod. This is something something that had been previously showcased, but now they've updated it from user feedback. Here's the before as well, and here's the after. So you've got both of them on the screen there, and you can see the difference. And to end things off, we have the broadcast call animation. I'm going to play it on after this, but do be warned, it can be quite loud, but it's definitely something to behold and listen to. So take a listen and let me know your thoughts, because it sounds absolutely badass. Speaking of the Absentia team, we have a pterosaur to showcase today. This is Geosternbergia, and yeah, this is an absolutely beautiful looking pterosaur. Firstly, we have a community skin that was made. This is the Sky Stalker skin, which is a first community skin for the Geosternbergia. This was conceptualized by Wii and brought to life by a user called I Am Inside Your Home. And that is an absolutely brilliant Discord name. However, I do want to say I am not inside anyone's home. I'm in fact staring at you from this computer screen or TV or phone, but I'm staring at you. I'm definitely not in your home. Or am I? Anyways, this comes with several variations shown. This is the length of the customization possible from this skin alone as well. So you got a blue one, you've got a pink and a red one, an orange and a black one. This shows the different variations to the patterns as well, which looks absolutely beautiful. I really like the orange one. I really like the pink and the red one as well. Both of them look really cool. That being said, we have the additional 2 angles for the walk cycle, which looks really nice. And yeah, I'm really excited for this mod. I'm really excited to see how it will play, how it will feel. I'm very curious on how the balance could be for it as well. But yeah, another pterosaur to be excited for. So far, we have the official Velocci, and then we have the Quetzalcoatlus in the game as well. Then we have the K23 Breenock, which means we currently have 3 flies in the game, and this one will add to it. Anyways, another dinosaur to talk about next. This one is quite exciting because there is no dinosaur like this in the game, technically. A brand new upcoming creature and a unique creature is coming to Path of Titans. This is Udanoceratops, being created by Decarex. This is a relatively large and early ceratopsian. Compared to the actual early ceratopsians, this is large compared to them. It's one of the biggest out of the earlier known ceratopsians, like the protoceratopsids or whatever they're called. Regardless, this is a really cool one, related to Protoceratops as aforementioned. But this is also pretty iconic because it's got a massive head, and that forehead of its really does put my massive forehead to shame. So yeah, I finally have some competition, a worthy opponent. Anyways, we have some skins pretty much showcased for this mod. We have the first one, which looks like it could be the default skin, but it's nice to see that this is in game as well. I really like the patterns on the head, on the forehead of this dinosaur. Looks very nice. The second skin is a white and a brown skin, which is more like a sandy skin, so to say. A very nice skin at that. This one was not showcased in game. I think it was just in engine, but it looks really cool. And finally, we have the Nivis skin, which has a bit of orange on it, which is nice to see. A very nice skin overall. As for all of them, they look very realistic as well, which is probably what the common theme with this mod is going to be. The skins might be realistic, and we might not have some insanely vibrant ones. That being said, we also have 4 subspecies. The main changes on these 4 subspecies is the scales on the back of the dinosaur become more spiky, kind of more dragon-like as things go, which looks really cool. It's like a little dragon, technically a big dragon, because Udanoceratops is quite big. To finish things off, we also have the walk cycle as well. Very exciting to see. It's nice to see that this mod is getting a lot of work. Hats off to Decarex for bringing this one to the game. Udanoceratops is definitely a creature not many people will know about, but it's quite a unique one at that, because it will be one of the first Protoceratopsids to come to the game, unless someone else makes one. Anyways, yeah, let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments down below. Now I'm going to go and showcase something in-game, because a mod that we all know and love, Yunnanosaurus, recently got an update, and so yeah, let's just go ahead and showcase that in-game and dive right into it. So, before I end this video, I wanted to talk about the Yunnanosaurus mod, which has recently been updated. Firstly, the model for this dinosaur has been updated greatly, and that's something I'm going to showcase really quickly, because as you can see, the details and everything on this model is just completely revamped. This is also revamped with a whole bunch of brand new skins, and yeah, this looks absolutely awesome. There's a nice feature as well when you do the crouch, where it does this. It doesn't actually crouch, but this is something I'm going to talk about in a second, because it actually changes one of its attacks, or a couple of its attacks you can only do while you're like this. You move very slow because it's like being crouched, but you're not crouched, you're kind of looking up. Anyways, let's showcase all of the new skins for this dinosaur, because it looks absolutely awesome with them all. So, you have a whole swathe of new skins. In fact, there is so many. There are 15 skins on this mod, which is insane. That's a large amount of skins. You've got the default skin right here. You got the spotted skin, which is one of the standard skins that came on the mod originally. You got banded, which I believe was also a standard skin as well. Nebula, I believe, was also a standard skin on the mod too. Then you have Mixie, which is a brand new skin. Very nice skin at that. Sahara, which is another brand new skin. I really like pattern 2 there. It looks really nice. Then you have a Gate, which I'm not sure if this is a new one or an old one. Regardless, a very nice skin once again. Sandstone, which is a blend of browns, oranges and whites. A very nice skin as well. Then you got the albino skin. And you got the melanistic skin as well, which uses, I believe, a same pattern as the Sahara skin. Then you've got the seaside skin, which is a very vibrant skin. Very nice looking skin. I think pattern 3 is the best one because it's the most complex one. Regardless, it's very cool. Then you have Acro, which is another brand new skin, of course, like most of them here. Then you have Striped, which is like a zebra or a zebra, as many people like to call it. Then you got Abu, another very nice skin at that. And you've got Branter, which looks like my favorite skin. Once again, the best pattern is pattern 3 or pattern 2. I think pattern 3 is better because it's more like, it's not as blended as much, whereas this one is blended more, but it has some really cool effect as well, especially along the belly. Now let's have a look at the abilities, because this thing has a lot of cool abilities that we need to showcase. So for the sensors, well, firstly I just want to point out there's no longer a head attack, but for the sensors you've got standard, you've got speed, which is plus 5% speed, minus 10% defense. Then you have defense, which is plus 10% defense, minus 5% speed. Then you have some brand new attacks. You have a claw attack, which is the standard claw attack for this dinosaur, causes high damage. Then you have the belly drum, which is a unique ability where you drum your arms against your chest, increasing damage output by 33% for 45 seconds. Absolutely awesome. Metabolism, you've got herbivore, forager and fat reserves. For hide, you've got standard, resilient, which increases bleed and venom resistance. Then you have thin hide, which decreases defense, increases movement speed. After that, we have some brand new back limb abilities. You have the body slam, which is one of the original attacks on this mod, which is a body slam that causes high damage and slight bone break. Then you have the charge, which charge forward in a straight line, causing damage to anything you hit, which once again is pretty cool. You get 2 slots there. And then finally you get your tail attack that causes light damage, and you have your tail slam, which does a large amount of damage as well. So altogether you have 6 abilities here. You've got your tail attack and you have your tail slam. However, the tail slam you can only do when you're stood still. So as soon as I stop, you can do the tail slam, and there it is. Then you have the belly drum, which you can't do unless you're in your crouch mode. Then that activates the belly drum right there, which is really cool. And then you see you've got a minute of that effect with a 6-minute cooldown. The same thing is for the body slam. You can only do that while you're in this crouch mode as well, and you obviously activate it. A little run up, then you have a little effect as well, and I believe that effect indicates that you're maybe a little bit like resistant to stuff while you're in that state. Anyways, you also have your claw attack, and you have the charge, which of course is a charge in a straight line. Anything you hit, you do damage to if you hit them. And then there it is done, and you have 15 seconds of cooldown. Anyways, to finally round this off, let's showcase all of the calls for this mod. I really like them so far. They're really nice sounds. I was able to play this during a boss fight event that we done recently. I definitely recommend you check it out, although it did die very quickly because it was a bit crazy. Absolutely love this. Yunnanosaurus is also one of my favorite creatures. So the fact that it gets all of this is just very nice to me, because like it was due a rework, and the rework's here and it looks badass and absolutely awesome. And it's nice to see because it's one of my favorite mods in the game. I like the shake, it's very robust. And you end it off with the look around. I love the poses of this mod. I love the model of this mod. It looks absolutely awesome. A big hats off to the Primordial Tyrants team, because, well, they've done an absolutely incredible job with the Yunnanosaurus. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think. But yeah, that is the Yunnanosaurus rework. I do apologise for being late here. This was released earlier in the week and is more an update to an existing mod rather than a brand new mod. So I wasn't sure whether to cover it, and I had a lot of other stuff to do. Anyways, that is that. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts about all these upcoming mods in the comments down below. Personally, I'm very excited for that Udanoceratops. The model for it looks really cool, and the skins for it look amazing as well. It's a unique creature in my eyes because we have no early ceratopsians like that. I could probably see it being a 2 or a 3 slot. I can see it probably being a 2 or a 3 slot. Once again, a really cool creature, very unique in its looks. I don't know how it's going to be set apart from other herbivores out its tier, but I'm sure Decorex will have a good idea for that. Let me know your thoughts, which ones you are excited for. The mammoth was not in this video because I should have a spotlight coming out for it relatively soon, so there's something there for you guys to look out for and be excited for. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.